So yeah, the pandemic was a weird time, wasn't it? It was a weird time for everybody. We all went through some kind of things, like things that you would never do started to occur during the pandemic. Like I started virtual wine tasting. Has anybody done that? Virtual wine tasting? No? Never done virtual wine tasting? I know everybody's like this. Guys, have you done it? Virtual wine tasting. Everyone's like this. Yeah, that's why we call it virtual. Where else would we be doing the wine tasting around virtually? God damn it. Come on, man. Come on. Get quick. But yeah, so, yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever. And everyone says, what's the point of virtual wine tasting? Yeah, there's no point. Just the pandemic. Pandemic made all kinds of stupid shit happen. Firstly, I never bought things online, like clothes online. During the pandemic, I started to buy clothes online. Buying clothes online is the worst thing ever. Because you can't tell, can you? You can't get a proper approximation of what the things are going to look like. Because when you look online, it's always some 6-foot-tall model, square jaw, has a pose like this. And then you say, exactly, that's what I'm going to look like when those clothes come in. That's exactly what I'm going to look like. And then the clothes come through your door, you put them on, they're ill-fitting, the colour's wrong, and you look like shit. Do you know what's just happened to you? You've been catfished by clothes. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's why I fuck with Taobao. Yeah, because the thing about Taobao is that there's a section in Taobao that shows real people in the actual clothes. And they all look like shit. It's great! It's great, because that's exactly what you're going to look like, isn't it? You're going to look exactly like those people. I want Taobao, that section in Taobao, for everything. For work, for relationships. I just want that shit everywhere. The real shit. You know, where it's ill-fitting, the colour's bad, there's no square jaws, your relationship is terrible. I want that shit. I want Taobao for everything, man. I want it for everything, for work especially. Because work is... work. Here's the thing with work. During the pandemic, you found out how great it was to go to work in your underpants. It was amazing. You were like, I never knew that going to work in my underpants, in my own house, was the best way to actually go to work. And then they forced us back into the office, didn't they? Didn't they? Forced us back into the office. Everybody must go back to the office. You're like, oh, no, really? Because you always know when you've chosen the right career. When you find yourself hiding in the toilets during work hours. Oh!